In this video, I will show you how to take a document such as this handout for grade 9 biology and make it accessible based on AODA standards. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to adjust the font size. So we're going to go in and we're going to change the font size of the entire document. We're going to make it 14. The minimum is 12, but since we don't have to worry about printing anything, bigger is always going to be better. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to use the styles function, and we're going to change the title and the headings using the style function. And one of the great things about using this feature is that as we create these, you're going to notice on the side, we start to see a little menu. And this is great because this helps students navigate the document. So as you can see here, I can click on things, and actually that should be a title. Yep, perfect. And it will take me to different parts of the document. The next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go in and we're going to look at these things that are capitalized. We're going to remove the capitalization because that is harder for screen readers to understand that it's important. And we're going to put it in bold. So we're going to select that and we're going to bold it. Again, we want to avoid using italics and stick to bolding text. So we're going to go, oops, missed the T. Bold that as well. And I think that's everything for bolding. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to look at where we have these dashes. So we're going to take these dashes out and we are going to replace them with bullets. This again makes the document just slightly more navigatable. We're going to take that. You have the choice here, of course, of using numbers or bullets. We're going to use numbers. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come up here to where we have our link. Putting in videos is great. We want to avoid putting in the link as is because the screen reader will read out the entire thing. So when we click on the link and we come down, you're going to see there's this great feature that says replace URL with its title. We click on yes, and there we go. If we want, at the end, we can add the word video so that our user understands what it is. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our table. So this is a perfectly fine table, except it is vertical. So the problem with that is when a screen reader reads this, it's going to read left to right. So it's going to read benign tumor, then malignant tumor, and then the information on each part. So we want to take that and we want to turn it into a horizontal table. So I've already gone ahead and done that. So I'm just going to remove that and I'm just going to do this quick copy and paste. And that's more just to save some time. We're going to put that in here. And this works much better for the user. You can see that the picture, first of all, doesn't get cut off. And the information will be read benign tumor and then the information about it. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to put alt text into our pictures. The reason we do that is so that it can be read by our screen readers. So we click on the image, then we're going to right click on it and we're going to choose alt text. From in here, we're going to add a title. The title is usually just a basic description of what we're seeing. In this case, it actually has a title. And then under description, we're going to describe the picture. And we're also going to include any text that's in here. And we click OK. And I've gone ahead and already done that for this one. So if we go in and check that, we can see that that is in there. Now, when a screen reader comes to read this, it will read from left to right.
Malignant tumor occurs in an area of the body that affects body systems. Spread to other parts of the body, metastasis. Dangerous 1. Malignant tumor cells breaking away from group. Cells are cancerous and spread to other tissues and organs. Cancers are
Okay, and that is how you make a document accessible based on AODA standards.